because I'm a big believer that getting the kinesthetic with the Pilates will help, is let's do a round of 15 of those. Earlobes, over shoulders, over hips, over heels, knees soft, core tight. We're gonna roll the shoulders back, head should be up. Let's raise the right arm up, left arm down. And then the Pilates for this, we're gonna be doing the backstroke. So it'll go around this way in the titty drill, right? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, smile, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and down. Okay, so now I think the best thing to do is to do each of the positions with the hands and the poi and hold them in place so that you can just feel the sensation. Start with your left hand in the toughest position, which is back here, and your right hand here, which means your hip is gonna open to the left and you're in split time. Now what I want you to do is bring the left hand down and the right hand up, and you're gonna come to neutral, but we're gonna keep it in split time here. So you're holding it here like this. And then we're gonna switch so the right is back and the left is front. You open your hip to the right side. And then we're gonna come up with the left up, right down, and then come back to your starting position, left back, right front. And then left down, right up. And then left front, right back. Open the hip to the right side. Left up, right down. And then left back, right front. Back to the starting position again. And left down, right up. And left front, right back. Left up, right down. And then one more time back to the starting position. Left back, right front. Okay, now put both arms down and let me demonstrate what I want to do next. So I want you to rest your deltoids for a second. Now what we're going to do is we're going to move 2 positions at a time. We'll go from the horizontal to the other horizontal. So if we start with the left in the back, we'll go across the bottom with the left one and across the top with the right one. Then across the top with the left one and across the bottom with the right. And then keep switching those and keep switching those, going 2 positions at a time so that we're actually exercising the anti-spin across the top properly. Because if you remember what we were talking about, the anti-spin is doing 1 rotation to get from the front to the back. And so that's the tricky one, going across the top. So let's start with the left in the back, right in the front, in split time. You're opening your hip to the left side, nice strong posture. And then at your leisure, bring the right one up and the left one down so that you switch the positions. And then left one up and right one down. And then left one down and right one up. And left one up and right one down. And left one down and right one up. And left one up and right one down. But the point of these drills that I was having you do where you're going the 2 positions is to get comfortable going across the top. If you're struggling with the hip opening, you can watch me. I'll show you how I do this when I'm taking, like I'll take a little mini step. So my left one is in the back. I have my left foot back. Then I go over the top. And now my left foot is in the front, right? So I'm opening with it more by taking the step. And you can step with either foot, whichever feels better, but sometimes that can help. I'm not saying it is going to help because it might just be something else to think about, but it can help keep your body alignment. But the other thing that it helps with is as you, if you look at me standing here like this versus like this, you'll see the poi is closer to my body when my foot is back because my hip is more open. So it can help you get the alignment better, but that doesn't mean it's easier because it is more things to remember. How do you actually start it in real life? As you get comfortable with this, you're like, well, I think, okay, yeah, okay, I can move pretty quick. And once you start to feel ready, I think what you could start to do is come down here. You could try it both ways, but let's say your left hand is going to be the leader. what you would do is you would go 2 positions, and after you go the 2 positions, right? So you're here, it's at the bottom. Once it gets to the top, then the other hand starts to move. Once it gets to the top, then the other hand starts to move. Or if I'm leading with the right, once my right hand gets to the top, my left starts to move, right? So once my right hand gets to the top, the left starts to move. Either what I just suggested, where you go the 2 positions, or you could start like this, where they both move at the same time and you go into it, right? So they're both here. And that was me putting my left one in the back position, or they're both here and I put my right one in the back position. Either way you could do it. So that's 2 different ways to start it.